I'm all for being exempt from taxes, y'all. But we all have to do it in a calculated manner. Okay, we need to know the tax code. We need to know the income thresholds, as you see right here behind me. And we have to know how to move our money around. How to make it look like we only, say, if you're under 65, how you only made $13,850. If you got multiple jobs, I'm not sure if they calculate it all together. We have to educate ourselves. We have to do our research. Let's not just jump into it with our emotions, because I see this a lot lately on TikTok. Let's just make an exempt on our taxes, and then I read comments and like, oh, my buddy's been doing it for years and no legal repercussions. Not yet. That's the thing. They'll jump down your throat when you least expect it. A lot of it maybe is scare tactics and fear mongering, but it is. I heard one person say that it's voluntary to file your taxes. No, actually, it's not voluntary. You actually have to do it. It's mandated. It's in the U.S. tax code. U.S. code. You have to do it. So we need to know things like your income threshold. And then also like self-employment. If you're self-employed and you make more than $400, then you need to file. But we know that because of millionaires and billionaires, people who have exploited the tax system, that there are ways around all this. So we had to figure out how they do it, and then we do the same thing. Because, see, they have professionals. They pay people that know this information like the back of their hand. But for the everyday American like you and I, we don't know exactly what goes into being exempt from taxes. That's what I'm saying. You make $13,950 and you're under 65 and you file your status as single, you make $14,000, you're filing taxes. Move that money around. Whether you offset that money on your W-4, your W-2, whatever it may be, move that money so that way it doesn't appear, or even spend a little bit more. That way you can, those deductions at the end of the year doesn't look like you made that $13,000, because if you made, say, $13,850, or say you made $15,000, but you spent $3,000 on whatever it is to be able to do that job, then that now brings you under, right? So that we have to think about things like that. We need to be smart here. Who's watching this video? We're patriots, we're Americans, and we want things to change. But we have to be smart about it, guys. Let's not be dumb, all right? Let's not be stupid. We have to be smart in this. If we're going to be exempt from taxes, not pay taxes, we need to know what it is that we need to look for. So, with that being said, yeah, let's do it. Let's make them pay. And now the other thing is, okay, this is just our income tax. That's not talking about the horrendous sales tax, right? Or the tax on, going out to eat, or whatever it may be. Retail tax, store tax. They're taxing the shit out of our ass. So this is just one aspect right here, is the income tax. So we want to really be away from the system and away from the government. We need to research it.